Hello and welcome to Dragon Island. As you can see, we're actually not on Dragon Island today. We are going to delve into the world of Palia. Now, I want to be clear from the start, I was an alpha tester for Palia, so there's probably going to be some things that I do automatically without thinking, like, going to specific places without really exploring as much as I should, but I'm going to try and face this as though I'm a brand new player. We'll ignore my phone. Palia is happening. There's no time for phones. So yeah, let's get into the world of Palia, and hopefully this can be a video to help you also learn how to navigate the world, about the Majiri characters, and let's set up our own character right now. So the character creator, you can choose between, they've taken the names off them, but it's basically male or female. I will say up front, I'm not super happy with the current state of the character creation. I think it should be more variety than there is, but it's a good starting point, and they have said that more will be added before the end of the year, so fingers crossed that that's going to be something coming soon. But yeah, so you've got the first page lets you choose between the two, and then when you click continue, you get to do all of the different customization options within here. So I will show the type B, but that's basically the male body first. And the disappointing thing for me is that the masculine faces are tied to the masculine body. So you can't have the feminine body with a masculine face or vice versa. It has to be one or the other. Which, yeah, like I said, was a bit disappointing for me. I know that they had originally said that they wanted to have a lot of diversity and inclusivity, and I think this is quite binary. That's a little different than what they'd said, but I will go through and show you. I will be ending up on the female type, so let's go through the masculine first, and you can move the character around if you want to see from the different angles. So let's see, sorry, there's face type 1 and 2, and everything is preset, which again, I'd love to be able to choose different eyes and nose and mouth, and I know a lot of people have given similar feedback to that, so currently in the open beta stage at the moment, so I know there's open feedback threads for people to add their comments to as well. And then for the female body type, which is where I will be sticking from this point on, we have also the different face shape options. A lot of them look quite similar to me. There are slight differences, but I think I'd just like, more variety. Variety is always good. I will be going with face shape 1. It's the one that I feel most is closest to my face shape. So that's the one I'll be going with. Now in skin tones, again, I think that they could have more options across the board, but I do believe that will be coming in a future update. So this is the options so far. I will go through them. There's just like slightly different undertones. A colour wheel will be good, but I don't think we're going to get one of those. But this is me. I'm pretty pasty in real life. I have a little bit of a tan at the moment, so this is kind of appropriate for me. And then for eyes, again, you have a few different options. It's like an icy blue, and then I don't know if I really see much of a difference between these, and in game you probably won't either. And then a much darker blue. That's quite nice. And then this is, it says purple, but if you actually look at the eyes, it's like a two-tone, lilac on the top and blue on the bottom, so I'm not sure if there's an issue with that one. And a couple of brown colours, silver. I quite like this green because it's like an emerald. And then pink, I guess, if you want to have pink or red eyes. And a kind of aqua, and then gold, which is also interesting. I'm going to pick one of the greens. I think I'm going to go with this emerald colour. That's nice and vibrant. And then the voice options, you have several to choose from.
Yoo-hoo! Go! Hey! Hey! Hey!
And then this top row with the sort of feminine sounding voices, and then the bottom row is the masculine voices.
Hey. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Ah. Oh no.
And you can click on them multiple times to get the voice to say a few different things. For example,
Hey-oh. Hey-oh. Yeah.
so you can hear different words within that voice. I prefer voice 3, but we'll go through the feminine ones again just for one last choice.
Yoo-hoo! Hey! Oh, I, hey, you! Hey! Oh! Hey! Oh!
So yeah, I'll be sticking with voice 3. Now we head into the hair options. And the hair, I will say, this is a good section, good selection of hair options. The thing that's missing are long hairstyles. Anything that's past the shoulders that's not tied up in a hairstyle. I think it's because of clipping issues, or at least that's what I've seen people guessing that it is. But yeah, there are quite a few hair options in here. This is a lot to go through, but I will go through them as best I can. I'll slightly turn to the side so you can see. And as you can see, you can wear any of the hairstyles on either of the body types. So that's not locked. And I think that's good. These are little pigtail plaits. But yeah, there are a lot of shorter hairstyles. And I think you'll be able to find something that you can cope with for now until they add more in here. But there are quite a few choices. I like the wavy options. They got some bobs. So I think there is a pretty good range of hairstyles. And obviously this is a longer style, but it's up and away from the body. It's a wavy one. And then some pigtails as well. And I like this hairstyle, but I will show on this the colours, because the colour patterns on this are not to my liking. Anyway, but yeah, you have lots of different colours to choose from in here. Let's pick something like the blue to show. So you've got colour, the primary colour, the secondary colour, and then there's eyebrows, and then the dye patterns. And this dye pattern is just, it looks strange to me, like patchy. But the other dye pattern is even more patchy. So I'm not sure what's happening with that. And then pattern 3 is just all one colour. I would like to see some dye patterns where you have one half one colour and the other half another colour. And also some dye patterns where like the tips of the hair are the secondary colour and the rest is all the primary colour. Maybe that's going to come, I'm not sure, but that would be good. But because of that, I'm not going to choose this hairstyle. I'm going to go for the ponytail, because I like the patterns in this better. So you can have two different ones, like the top versus the bottom, and then this is more like the main, and then the tips are dyed differently. And I'd like to see that in the pigtails as well. So yeah, you have lots of different colours. I definitely want some vibrant colour options, because I feel like a lot of them are just muted tones. So it would be good to have more vibrant options in here. Again, I don't think we're going to see a colour wheel or any kind of colour picker. They have all these presets, so I think that's what we're going to be dealing with. So yeah, just more options would be good. So the colour options I will be going for, I think, is... no, which ones am I going to do? I'm going to do copper or rust. One of these reds. But the secondary colour I'm going to do is purple. Yeah, I think red and purple. That looks pretty good. Okay, so next is the face mask section, which is technically glasses, and it's just one pair of glasses right now. So if you do wear glasses and want to represent that in the game, you just have the one choice at the moment. Again, I would think more are coming. And then the clothing, I don't think I'm going to go through all of this because it's a lot. But you can see in here, I'll show you a few. There are different sort of styles, and you can choose different colour options for them. This style I quite like, which is like the peplum silhouette shape. There's also a couple of dress choices and some tunics and some sportswear. But the outfit I'm going to be wearing is this promenade top, which is very similar to the Daydream top, just different pattern on the fabric. And I will show you the colours of this. And it has been pointed out that the colour options aren't exactly the same on all of the clothing. So when you come to mix and match like tops with bottoms, it can make it difficult because you're not dealing with the same colour palettes on each, which is a little frustrating at times, but I'm sure we can find something that works. Now again, you've got lots of different bottoms options here. There's like some shorts, lots of pants options, again with different patterns on them, other kinds of shorts. These are the pants I'll be wearing, so I'll come to that later. You have some shorter level, those are quite nice, I like those. Different colour options. And obviously you'll see in this that the pants and shoes are tied together. Why that decision was made, I don't know. I think it's a bad one. There's not really any other way for me to sugarcoat that. I think that for a game that's dealing with customization as like its forefront, that there needs to be more customization within clothing. So having head, top, pants, shoes as the bare minimum would be good, but also having like a backpack option or a top and a jacket as two separate things would be good. But again, like they've said, they're going to be adding more to the customization before the end of this year, and this feedback has been echoed in the open beta feedback channels, so fingers crossed we will be seeing more options to come and hopefully splitting them up into different pieces. Fingers crossed. So yeah, there are lots of different pants options. You've got some shorts here as well, and then there's two skirts. The difference between them is just the patterns, but again, they look quite nice. And then I will be going for these pants. The difference, again, is the pattern on the side, and I like this pattern quite a lot. There are several different colour schemes. But the one I like is the red with this top specifically. I think it goes with the hair as well. And then finally we have the makeup section, which is limited at the moment, but again I hope they'll be adding more to it. I think it's an okay start. You can add different eyeliner. Let me just take that off again. So you can see without and then with the different patterns. My problem with this is that, well, it's not a problem, but it's painted onto the skin, so it kind of looks a bit weird because your eyes already have eyelashes. So I think this is more like a placeholder, so you can put some decoration on your character to represent yourself now, and they will be, you know, addressing and changing this later. So it's a good start. Okay, but I think this is our look right now. How do I get her to stand up again? Let's go back to the legs. There we go. But yeah, I think she looks pretty good. I think this is as close to me as I can get. Does it look like me? No. But it looks like the me in game, and I will be hopefully upgrading that with you later when more options come out and we can come back and look at the character customization later. Now the thing to remember here is character customization after you've done this is locked in. When you click on this finish look, the only things you can change in game later are your clothing and your hairstyle and colour. You can't change your body type, face shape, eye colour at the moment. Again, I hope that gets addressed later, because if they're going to add more to character customization, I'd like to be able to access that. And I think that they will do, because they are aware of that. That's something everybody wants to do. So yeah, enough chatting from me. Let's finish this and we will pick a name. So yeah, here you go. You click on it, it says continue. You will not be able to change your body type, face, skin tone, eye colour or voice after your character is created. This functionality will be added in a future update. Oh, that's great. That's a new thing that's been added onto there, I think. So that's good to know that we will be able to do that later. Then next screen you come to is about your name. Now things to note here are the two sections. This top one says character's full name, and it needs to be a unique name. Now, this is the name that will be above your head when you're playing, so all the other players in game will see this name specifically. And the one below, the character nickname, doesn't have to be unique, but this is what the villagers, the NPCs, will call you in game. They can be the same if you'd like that, and you don't have to have multiple names in here. You can just do a single name if it hasn't already been taken. So that's just so that you're aware. This top one, unique name, and that's what all the other players will see you as. And then character's nickname is just what the NPCs will refer to you as, and nobody else will see that. And again, to point out, you cannot change your name. Once it's done, it's done. Okay, we're going in.
Time for you to go out into the world. I have high hopes for what you can accomplish.
Ooh. Now, I wonder who that is that's talking to us. I'm sure we'll find out when playing the game. Palia is incredibly beautiful. All of the graphics, just every time I run around, and you will see as we're running around, I'm just stunned by how pretty everything is. I want to take pictures of all of the things all of the time. Now here's the Phoenix. How beautiful is this? Ooh. Now if you've watched the trailer, you will have already seen part of this cinematic. But it never ceases to make me go, oh, so pretty. And here we come into the world. Well, there's some pretty good boots. And some pretty good hands. Why, hello. Well, at least they're friendly, because this could have gone horribly wrong.
I feel like I have enough hours in the day.
So, Gina, oh my dragon, did you just materialize from nowhere? Now, when you're talking to people, often they will have multiple choice responses, and they have these different element symbols at the side, and you can choose. I tend to choose on which option I like text-wise, but people can choose based on symbols as well. So you have the water type, which isn't letting me... Oh, there you go. Water type personalities are thoughtful, introspective, emotionally sensitive. While intelligent, they often tend towards melancholy. And then air type personalities are laid back and free-spirited. They never take themselves or others too seriously. And then fire type personalities are friendly, brave, and easily excitable, natural-born leaders. And then earth type personalities are stubborn, practical, and honest, often to a fault. Okay, so we have options of... what's the question? Did you just materialize from nowhere? I honestly have no idea. More like from a spiraling pink void. Well, yeah. Not sure, but I'm glad to be here. And, well, I'm here, aren't I? Well, that's a bit too gruff for me. So I'm going to pick more like from a spiraling pink void. Oh, tell me more about the void. Gina, we don't know anything. None of the other humans remember where they came from, so this is kind of a big deal. Oh, everybody must have skipped the intro. That's what happened. We can do sorry, that's all I've got, or other humans. Let's do sorry, that's all I've got. Right, we'll talk about that later once you're settled in. Okay. We should slow down. Why don't you take this map and head into town where you can talk to Ashura the innkeeper. He's been helping others like you get settled in. I would help you myself, but I'm working on something here and I am this close to figuring it out. I mean, Gina, you just made humans materialize from a spiraling pink void. I think you need to go and write about this. Like, this would be published in a lot of magazines, I'm pretty sure, if you guys have magazines. I was so caught off guard I realized I forgot to introduce myself or explain why I'm here. The name's Gina. I'm an apprentice scholar researching these old ruins. And this here is my research assistant, Hecla. Be sure to ask if you have any questions. I've got to get back to the grind.
I really should get back to it.
Now, tutorials will pop up. I'm not going to go through those. You will figure that out when they come up for you in-game. So there's Gina. This is Hecla. I love her little neck scarf. It's so cute.
Hello, human.
Hello, human. I know you must have many questions about your spontaneous emergence. Your presence heralds much change in the world of Palia. What am I? Who are you? Why was your friend so freaked out? I think I'm going to go with who are you? I am Heckler. It's my duty to aid and protect the young scholar known as Gina. We have stumbled upon you during a routine excavation of the ruins of this ancient human city. Stumbled is an interesting word, considering we just saw Gina dust something and turn it on. So there's stumbled and there's activated. Okay, so let's have a look here. This place is just so pretty. There's the phoenix. Wow. Alright, so we will explore later. Today I just want to get through the tutorial section as best we can. Now you can do something interesting in Palia, which is climbing. Oh. There we go. I find this really fun. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever done this in a game, or at least not to the extent it is in Palia, being able to climb on lots of surfaces. And so yeah, I just find it quite a fun mechanic. Okay, let's go out and into the world. What a lovely view. Alright, so let's see around us. We have a bit of a tunnel down this way. Oh, that's where we just came from. There's someone else. Let's wave. Hi. Oh, I think they're in the cinematic that I was just in. Got a door down here with a glowing symbol. Can't do anything with that yet. And then we have the other direction.
There.
Oh, no, still no waving. That's okay. So this looks like some kind of, I want to say mine shaft, but it's not really a mine. So I guess just like an excavation tunnel. Now we're coming out in the world. I've never done a Let's Play of this kind of game, so I hope I'm not brain dump of what's going through my head at the time. Or maybe that's what is good in these things. I don't know. So let's go this direction.
The dragon is everywhere you look.
So this is Shane, or as I've mistakenly called him in the past, Shane. Another child of the Phoenix joins our little village. I must say today's a lovely day to be born. I am Shane, the local ritual sage and devotee of the Magi, the great dragon. I love dragons. I mean, you guys know, Dragon Island. Shane, we're going to be best buddies. Thanks, Shane. Now, actually, let me pull up the map. You can see on the map where we kind of have to go. We've got the little flag down here for Ashura. But there is, and this is where we've come from, down here, there is a person the other side which I would like to talk to before I head into the village. So let's go and do that now, and I'm going to climb. Because why not?
When will you tell me about your underground lair?
Hello, Eloisa. What underground lair? Oh, another human. I must say this is quite exciting. So how is it? How is what? Why the overworld? You see, I knew the humans did not really go extinct. No, the only answer is that you retreated beneath the soil. Of course, that's the only answer. Okay, so let's head towards the town. Do you guys think we went beneath the soil? I think that's a little bit far-fetched, but I don't know, maybe. It makes me think of the TV show I've been watching recently, Silo, which is based on a series of books that I wanted to read, but the show is amazing. If you haven't seen it, it's so good.
Oh,
Hello,
hi.
Tish. Hi, welcome to the valley. I'm Tish. I run the furniture store. I like her hair piece, the little flower. Are you new in town or just passing through? I just moved in. I just materialized from a void. Well, that sounds tough. When my brother and I first moved in, it took us a little time to adjust. And we were just coming from one town over, not another plane of existence. Yeah, it's a lot. If you need help with any of the locals, don't hesitate to ask. Okay, well, that's nice of her. Okay. So this is Kilima Village. And it's so quaint. Wouldn't you just love to live here? Oh, hello. Oh, no. Bye. But yeah, wouldn't you just love to live here? It's just so picturesque. I love everything about the visuals in Palia. It's just so pretty. You're going to hear me say that a lot. Hi, Nio. Hey, you must be new in town. I'm Nio. My family runs the Daya, I'm going to say. Daya farm over on the west side of Kilima. If you need someone to show you around the barn or teach you how to ride a riffrock, I'm your guy. I would love to ride a riffrock. Sign me up. I don't know what one is, but I want to do that. I'm also good at lifting heavy stuff if you need anything heavy lifted. Okay, cool, thanks. Oh, and here's a carrot for Sugarfoot. Give her one of these and you'll be her new best buddy. Oh, is Sugarfoot a riffrock? I don't know.
Honey, tell him to come home.
We will find out. I'm trying to be as smooth as possible with this. I'm not used to playing a game for streaming where the mouse controls the direction you look and the keys control the direction you walk. Like, I've played those games, but I haven't streamed them, so please let me know if I've done anything too fast swooshy or anything like that. Welcome to the general store, pal. Hi, Zeki. Name's Zeki. I run this here establishment. Come back when you got some cash. We'll take care of your needs. We got vegetables, seeds, fertilizer. We got that pointy stick over there that kind of looks like a rake. Wow, he's got everything. Okay, so this looks like a giant inn with a barrel out front. So let's head in there. That's a lot of beer in there. Okay. Oh, there's Ashura. I love those horns on the wall. And there's some people over here to talk to first. Greetings, I am the Honourable Kenley Bahari, the firstborn son of the late Kenjum Bahari, the 118th Duke of the Bahari province. This is a lot of the same word, Bahari. I get it. And brother to Kenyara Bahari, the current Duchess of the Bahari province. And I am mayor of this fine village, and it is a great pleasure and honour to welcome you here among us. Well, thank you, Kenley.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Looking for Ashura, you're in luck. He's literally right across the room. If you're looking for delicious soups and stews instead, I'm your guy. I do like soups and stews. Name's Reth, but you can call me Trouble. Oh boy. Stop by later, yeah. Always happy to chat with a friendly new face. I bet you are.
I got my hands full right now.
Uh-huh. Okay. Welcome to Kilima. I'm sure this is quite a lot to take in. It is a lot, yeah. I'm Ashura, the innkeeper at the Ormuz Horn. Unfortunately, there isn't any room at the inn right now. I've heard this before. But we do have some old plots to the northeast where you could build yourself a tent. Okay. What do you say? You want to take in the great outdoors? I'm not really the camping type, honestly. Like, I love the stars, but I'd rather not sleep under them. But I hear you. I slept in a tent for years while I was a soldier. Never quite got used to it. So let's see. To build a tent, you're going to need to collect some materials. I've got an axe here for you, but you'll have to talk to our resident miner, Hodari, about the pick. Okay, we can do that. Thank you, Ashura.
Not to work too hard out there.
And then let's head off to find Hodari. But there are two people down here as well. Howdy, I'm Sifu, the blacksmith around these parts. Well, hello.
Ooh.
But you recognize me as Sifu, the famous monster slayer. You look a little familiar. I just materialized from a mysterious void. Yeah, I think we're going to go that one. Like, I would recognize you if I could. Right, I suppose I can cut you some slack for not recognizing the most famous monster hunter in all the 12 provinces. Well, I feel honored to meet you. How did a famous monster hunter like me wind up in a quaint suburban hamlet such as this? Well, that's a good question. Fortunately, I have a good answer. You see, I became a mother and I realised angering dangerous beasties was, well, a little too dangerous for my young son. Yeah, I can see that. So I took up the position of the town blacksmith these days. I make blades instead of wield them.
Next time you slay a monster, tell it Sifu sent you.
Okay, and then finally in town right now, Kenyatta. Oh, hey, you're one of the newbies. I am. That's cool. I'm just taking a break from work. My parents made me get this job at City Hall to teach me about responsibility. Ugh. All it's taught me so far is how to die of boredom. Oh, girl. So stop by again later and keep me entertained, okay? This town needs more excitement. Okay, now before I come off this, I will say that you'll notice on some of the villages when you talk that they have these symbols at the top. A lot of them will just have this one, which is your friendship level. And you hover over it, it kind of tells you what level friendship you are and what that means for the villager. And then the other one is romance level. So there are some villagers who you can romance, but not all of them. I haven't ever done romance in a game before, and I don't know if I'll be doing it in this, but we will see how it goes. I'm running this way because I know this is the direction to the housing plot. So you can see we came down here originally, we've gone around the loop in the village, and now we're heading back up to the house. And from the left is where we originally came. Actually, before we go into the house, let's have a quick look over here. Because look how beautiful this is. Another thing to note is the music in Palia is phenomenal. I could sit and listen to it all day. It's so cozy, so relaxing. Okay, let's head to our tent. Oh, a cutscene. Now those things are called chappers, and they are apparently a menace, but I think they're very cute. Okay, let's go say hi to Hodari.
Talking to me?
I am talking to you. Yes, that's why I'm coming over here. It's coming along. A lot of trash left though. Oh, hi. Hodari Pavel of Pavel Mining. What can I do you for? Got sure sent me you can tell me how you got those biceps. Look, he has not got a romance option. That's a bit pushy. Am I in the right place? Hi, I'm Ember. I think I'm going to do hi, I'm Ember. Ember, huh? Interesting name. Now, I'll point out again here, I picked a different character name. You know, the one that everybody will see above my head. That's how people find me. But for the nickname, I was able to pick Ember. So all of the villagers will be able to call me Ember, which is nice. I assume Ashura sent you over. Been sending a lot of new folk my way lately, yeah? It's the whole reason I'm checking out the soundness of these campsites. Don't need you all buried in mud, yeah? Please no. This one's just about ready if you want to use it. Just needs a bit more work, of course. We're used to Tom Nook, so this probably isn't even as much work as Tom makes us do. So let's see what he gave us. We got some grilled mushrooms, so that's nice. And, oh, that's the carrot for Sugarfoot, which we'll see. So let's eat some mushrooms. And then you'll see at the top of the screen, oh, I can't mouse, but the top left, there's a little bar that's now got some, oh, well, thank you, tooltips. The focus bar, which increases experience gained from all sources. You don't need to have focus, like if you've forgotten to eat or your bar is empty, it's not going to prevent you playing, which I think is really good. But when you do have focus, you'll get more experience. So let's do some chopping and some smacking. Now, my understanding is that this doesn't come back on your housing plot, like the trees you chop down and everything. Once they're down, they're down. But you can get seeds later to plant. Oh, that's the wrong tool for the job. You can get seeds later to plant more trees, so at least there's that. But at the moment, I think then we'll figure this out as we go, but I think the trees are all full size when you plant them, so you can't have a variety of different heights. So if you like a few different heights on the plot, you can sort of plan which ones you cut down at the start if you don't want to cut all of them down at the start. But I'm going to try and clear this plot, so bear with me and I will be back in a moment. I'm just standing over here. What is that noise? Is it the mushroom? Yeah, I think it is. Huh. Well, okay then. There is one bit of trash I will mention, which is this just outside the fence that those cheeky chappers were playing in. When you come to chop this, make sure you're far away from the fence post, because otherwise you'll chop down your housing sound. The little pop when the stone explodes is so satisfying. Whoever designed that, just bravo. It's just so fun. Okay, now we can talk to Hodari. Still lots to do, but it's a start. Okay, thanks. I mean, I did my best. I found this weird thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to point out, we found a weird tube in the rubble. I found a lot of strange things in the mines, but not sure what this is. Well, you found it, so you keep it. I wasn't offering it to you. Dear me. It's your plot after all. I've got other plots to inspect, but there should be space to drop this work table down now. I suggest you focus on keeping a roof over your head and a place to keep your things before you worry about glowing tubes. All right. I'll worry about tubes if I want to. Bye.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, on the inventory you'll see we've got this tube, ancient thing. It's unclear what this thing is meant to be, but it sure looks important and ancient. Maybe someone will know what it does. Yeah, maybe. It's a good job we know a sort of archaeology person. I'm sure she'll love looking into that. So I need to put my work table down. I'm going to put that over here, so it's kind of out of the way, like there. And then I need to make a storage chest and place it, and a tent and place it. So we should have enough materials to make both of those things. Tent, yes we do. Okay, so now we can place things down, and we can do them in different ways. You can access them on your hotbar, but for big items like the tent and later on housing, I like using the actual housing menu, which is H. Unless you change the key binding. Then you just pick on your tent and put where you want it. So I would like it to be in this corner. Yeah, about there. That looks good. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's the biggest tent I've ever seen. Super posh. We'll ignore that there's a hole in the roof. Someone's come to visit us. We'll go and say hi in a minute. And then I also put my storage chest outside at the moment. We'll figure out where to put them later. There we go. And let's actually put all of our stuff in there right now, because we don't need that. We'll keep the carrot. Okay, and now we've got to talk to Orny.
Hi, hi, hi.
Hi, hi, hi. You, good you haven't left yet. We can't. We've got too much to do. My mom, Delilah, told me there was another new human in town, and here you are. I ran all the way from the farm here. Ah, that's a giant backpack for a tiny child. She wanted you to have this housewarming gift. Welcome to Gilliman. Oh, that's nice. Housewarming. And I wanted you to have your mail. I'm Orny, and I handle all the deliveries around here. Twice a day, every day, rain or shine. 6 in the morning, 6 at night. Okay. Now that'll be in-game time. The time in Palia runs as 1 Palia day is 1 hour in real life. Come on, go check it out. It's your first mail delivery ever.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. Ooh, something from Einar. Dear Ember, I have been informed by Jean that you have emerged fully formed from the swirling mist. This is wonderful news. Happy day of mist birthing to you, new human. Well, thank you, Einar. Other humans call me Einar. That's an interesting way of phrasing that. So is Einar not his name? He just, like, he's been called that, but is that not what he thinks his name is? Interesting. Other humans call me Einar. Now I'd like to share with you the joy of fishing. Please take this rod into your possession and seek me out at your nearest convenience. I shall be located at the pier for the next few millennia. Okay, hopefully it won't take us that long to get out of the plot. Thank you, Einar. And then we got something from Hassian, to whom it may concern. City Hall requires I send these letters to new residents. You will find a bow and a set of arrows in the attached package. City Hall also requires me to tell you that I am available to tutor you in their use. During work hours, you can find me in Killamur Village. This is not an invitation to waste my time. I am busy. I am also busy, Hassian. So, you know, you haven't got to be sassy, Hassian. Sassian. Well, thank you for the mail, Orny. That was quite a lot for you to have carried a fishing rod and a bow and all of that in your backpack. So how are you settling in? This plot's huge. I heard you can find some pretty cool stuff in the dirt, yeah? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. In all the excitement, I bought a present. Another housewarming gift. Bug Scout's official belt. A set of smoke bombs too. I'm a member of the Killamur's best and only bug catching club. Wow, I gotta run now, but if you stop by later, I'll give you some tips on how to use them. Alright, so I am going to head out of here because that's the next thing for us to do. But I may end the video after we get out because it's been a long video so far. But we can at least go and talk to Einar so that you can meet him and we can see what he has to say about fishing. Now, I know where he is, but I'll show you on the map. We've come out of our house, and Einar is down at the fishing dock. Who is this? Oh, that's Hassian. We'll talk to him later, because he's off on an adventure or something. And you can see there's still a few other people we haven't met yet, but we can do that next time. But let's go and do Einar today. As I just showed, there is no fall damage in Palia, so you can jump off cliffs to your heart's content. Ooh, what's this glowing? Oh, there's a chapper. Bye. Some garlic. And some flowers. How do you play games like this? Are you an item hoarder, or do you only pick up what you need? I kind of hoard a few things at first because I don't know what I need. But there we go. We can get a couple of garlic and a couple of flowers. There's another chapper. There's some more over there. They're just so cute. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see them closely. Will he turn around? There, look. Adorable. Ah, hello. Okay, this is Chapper Watch 2000. Alright, and I also love these little moths because they make the cutest little squeak noises. Oh, hello, Chapper. Here they go. So cute. Okay, Einar. It's already starting. I'm already getting distracted. So here is Einar. Isn't he wonderful? Oh, hello. You seem to be another new person. Now, please note, you can romance Einar if you so choose. Unless I have previously made your acquaintance, in which case my apologies for forgetting you. I am often too distracted by my oneness to take notice of such things as meeting new people. What is the oneness? Silly human. The oneness is merely the oneness. Well, that clears it up so much, thank you. The oneness cannot be learned by listening to the sound of air as it moves through your face flaps. It must be experienced. For me, that experience usually involves much fishing. You must have received my communications regarding your beloved pastime of fishing. I did. Here, why don't you give that fishing rod on your person to try? Okay. I shall be here in case you accidentally fall in. Oh no. And yet there is no swimming in Palia, so if you fall in, you will not drown because that would be not cozy, but you will mysteriously find yourself back on the shore. Well, let's try fishing. I'm going to try for this one over here. That's close enough. Do you like fishing in games? I like some fishing in games, like Animal Crossing fishing is quite good. Stardew Valley fishing is my nemesis. I can't do it. I hate it. I don't actually do it enough because I hate it so much. But the fishing in Palia I actually quite enjoy. It's an interesting mechanic where you have to keep the bobber within the green parentheses. And sometimes the fish have different mechanics, so it's not as simple as just winding them in a somewhat straight line. So you'll see that go and develop as we develop our fishing skill. But we just caught a gillyfin, so we can give that to Einar right now as a gift. What do you think of my adornments? They're charming. Ah, this pleases me. I shall remember you find my adornments charming. Okay, we caught a fish. Congratulations, I hope you were able to experience the same joy as I derived during such events. I don't know if it's quite the same, but I do enjoy fishing. Okay, let's give... Oh no. Okay, well this is when I point out that we are currently in a beta, so things will be a little bit wonky. We will give a gift to Einar later because this should show our inventory to be able to choose the fish, but it can't. Thanks Einar, bye. I don't know where you're off to, but bye. Well, I think that's where I'm going to end this video because this is a pretty long video. I don't think there's going to be a lot that I actually crop out, so it's going to be more like a long play video. But we've covered the character creation and the tutorial section at least. And then next time we'll dive into some questing and meet more villagers and see how we do with that. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think of Palia And if it's something you're going to be playing, I will be putting in the description my friend referral link. If you use that, you get a free gift basket a welcome gift basket in the game, like welcome fruit gift basket. And I get a few goodies for the referral link being used. So if you do want to use that, it'll be in the description down below. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!